Hey guys, Joel here, back with our reactions to Fringe. We're on to episode 18 of season 3. The last episode was with the woman who couldn't die. Very strange. However, the parts of the episode that we're continuing with our storyline, and William Bell currently inhabiting Olivia's brain, doesn't seem to be as easy a process for him to find a new host as he first thought. He was talking to Peter at the end, and we heard a church bell outside, and suddenly Olivia's conscience came to the forefront for a few seconds, and she was panicking, and then William Bell took back over, and he left it saying, this may be a bit more complicated than I thought, so I don't know what's going to happen. Anyway, we're just going to carry straight on, see where it takes us next. This is episode 18.
Rosa, would you please talk to her?
Viral-propagated eclampsia is dormant until pregnancy and undetectable before 8 to 10 weeks.
What?
Until we get the results of today's screening, nothing is certain.
Dunham.
Hey, it's me.
Hey.
What's she watching for?
You okay? You sound distracted.
No, I'm good. You know, I'm probably just being paranoid.
Observer.
I didn't actually see anybody.
But you said you saw someone yesterday. Well, I'm your commanding officer, so your permission's irrelevant. Besides, if you're concerned you're being followed, there's probably a reason.
Viral propagated what? First of all, that made me jump.
You're kidding me. You went on a date with Bug Girl? This is Agent Lee. What? When?
Agent Lee, what is it?
Sir, Olivia's been kidnapped.
What do you mean, kidnapped?
Agent Dunham suspected she was being followed. Security detail found signs of a struggle, and her door was wide open.
Has anyone made contact with demands?
Not yet, but I spoke to her 40 minutes ago, so it hasn't been long.
Have you contacted Echelon?
As soon as I heard, they're activating the satellite.
I want information as you receive it.
Yes, Mr. Secretary.
Box positions, front and back covered on my signal.
They don't screw around over here, do they? Whoever it is who's talker, don't know she has the tracker, clearly. Oh, maybe they do.
Bitch. They knew she had a tracker.
That was our theory.
Phase 1 has disrupted the regulatory process. By now, all inhibitory proteins should be blocked.
What are you doing?
So there's only one way that the kidnappers would know about the trackers. Whether this is an inside job or someone sold the information.
Oh.
Excuse me, Agent Lee, I was told that you wanted to see me right away.
Yes, I need you to construct a database. I want the names and background of everyone that has clearance high enough to know about our tracking protocol.
I've reviewed the traffic for a 3-block radius around Agent Dunham's residence. There's an anomaly. The same commercial vehicle has cruised past your building 6 times in the past week. The chances of that are 1 in 756,000. It is a clear statistical outlier.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Commercial vehicle. He's keeping his eye on it.
Hands on the wheel!
Get out of the car!
Which one is it?
Out of the car!
Okay. I was worried about her, that's all. Once in a while I drive by and make sure she's okay. That's not a crime.
All right. Henry Arliss Higgins, who lives on Hastings Avenue. Wife Jasmine's daughter's Laura.
How do you know her? Don't you push me, Henry. Agent Dunham happens to be a very good friend of mine.
Sure don't seem that way. Not from what she's told me.
You're the cab driver from the gas station.
You helped her get away.
Well, she threatened me. I didn't expect she would come back here.
Abdominal circumference 160, head 170, biparietal diameter 40.
Shouldn't be long now.
It's time for your pill.
No,
It's for your own good. There's no time for discussion now. Do I need to call the orderlies or not?
Should have checked. Yeah.
You said after you helped her get to Liberty Island, you didn't see her again?
I didn't expect to. Till I ran into her a few weeks ago in the street. Only she acted like she didn't know me. When you start hearing things about some other universe, it's hard to ignore.
What did you just say?
Shit.
What about my taxi?
Remember after Liv's breakdown when she came back to field duty?
Yeah.
You asked me if I thought it was possible for our Olivia to be switched with the one from the other universe.
And you said I was crazy.
What if you're not?
Doctor, we're ready.
What are you doing to me?
If there's any truth to what he's saying, it could be a lead. I need to know. Was our Agent Dunham replaced with theirs?
She was.
Yes.
And during that time, our Agent Dunham infiltrated their Fringe
I
division.
wish I was told sooner.
I'm beginning to think that not sharing this information may hinder your ability to find Olivia. While she was on the other side, Olivia and my son got close. I believed that the child and Olivia would be safer if no one knew the truth. My son was taken from me, Agent Lee. The notion that I might lose my future grandchild is simply impossible. I will answer your questions. I will give you complete access to Olivia's mission files.
I understand.
Whatever it takes, find her.
Whoever these people are, they are seriously equipped.
How are her ligaments doing?
Supple. The chemicals are working.
Uteroplacental blood flow is inadequate.
Is her pain management on schedule?
Yes, doctor. I gave her the last sedative 20 minutes ago.
Administer
Why
another
is she
12
now
units
heavily
of
pregnant?
plasma immediately.
This will be her 5th transfusion.
Duly noted.
All employees with level 5 clearance had access to the biometric tracking protocol. I compiled the database, but without another variable, the list is fairly extensive.
We have another one.
What we're about to tell you requires level 10 clearance.
Sir, I'm nowhere near that level.
Concerning this matter, you are now. Agent Dunham is pregnant with Secretary Bishop's grandchild.
Oh, I see. I'll start by cross-referencing agents with clearance with those who also had access to Agent Dunham's medical records.
Let me know as soon as you're done.
I knew that something was wrong because Dr. Raporto said she wasn't answering her phone calls.
Who's Dr. Raporto?
It's her obstetrician. She can't have the baby.
She's about to.
There's no way she can have the baby.
She's making a run for it.
You're gonna get me out of here. You can't leave. Either I leave or you bleed to death.
Damn it. She's not exactly in the best condition for an escape. Oh no.
I know you still have questions, but I can't impress this on you enough. What we've talked about is restricted information.
Oh, don't worry, I'm not talking. Not that anyone would believe me anyhow.
This is Agent Lee. Oh my God, Olivia. Where are you?
I'm in Chinatown. I'm not exactly sure where.
Listen carefully. I want you to look around and tell me what you see. Liv, what's happening?
Oh crap.
I need a trace on that call that originated in Chinatown.
I know a shortcut.
Yeah?
I'm a cabbie. I know every shortcut.
Out of the way!
Behind him! Friends!
Lincoln, I think the baby's coming.
Let's get her inside.
My name is Henry. I delivered my little girl in the back of my cab. I mean, it's not exactly a medical degree, but I can help out until the ambulance arrives.
You can trust him.
Okay. It's nice to meet you, Henry. See you.
Just squeeze my hand as hard as you need to.
You're feeling like you need to bear down. That's okay. All right, this baby's on his way.
All right, you just look at me. You don't think about an hour from now. You don't think about a minute. We're gonna focus on this moment, okay? It's you and me. That's good. That's good. That's really good.
Promise me that you will stay until this is over.
There's no place else for me to be.
That's it. You're doing so good, okay? You're almost there. Come on, push. 1, 2.
I love you.
We know.
Promise me you'll save the baby.
Keep going. Keep going. There it is. There it is. He's here. Oh, he's okay. He's okay.
It worked. No. No, no, no. Oh, no.
It's fine.
Have they found anything?
No, sir, not yet.
I want security assigned at all times. Until we find whoever did this, Agent Dunham and her baby are still at risk.
They put an imposter on our team to protect their mission. And do the math. Olivia, when she came back, wasn't it around the time Burroughs disappeared?
Yep.
It was.
Alternate as it seems, is it?
Makes you wonder what else we don't know.
Plenty. Blood test.
That goes to the lab.
It is happening.
Why did you tell Lincoln so much?
He's a good agent. To lie would have made him grow suspicious. And I trusted that you wouldn't fail.
It was you.
We didn't.
You've got it. What a fabulous episode. Every time I think that the writers can't outdo themselves with this show, they do. So, that has shown that it was Walton and Brendan, I think his name is, who actually put all of this together, put these doctors together and faked an abduction, kidnapping, to be able to accelerate her pregnancy, because he is not willing to lose his grandchild when he lost his child. He said it himself. He's let Lincoln and Charlie in. Well, no, it was Lincoln he spoke to, but he knows he's going to tell Charlie. Just enough for them to now be suspicious and question what their Fringe division is actually doing, because they're starting now to find out that there is way more classified information that they are not privy to. And one of the biggest things that are, from their point of view, is now a complete lack of distrust, is the fact that they didn't tell them that they swapped the Olivias over and then swapped them back, and had the two of them going running after it when it was our Olivia here, and not telling them anything, letting them believe that she just had a mental breakdown. So I'm not quite sure what that's going to do to the dynamic of them versus secretary now, even though he is in charge. But that was a very clever piece of a medical procedure that they've done there. They've obviously got way more what's the word? They're way more technologically advanced when it comes to the medical side. We saw that with when Walter was over here and he got shot, and he was up and walking around in a matter of hours. So they've obviously got advanced technology for that. They've probably got nanotechnology as well. So this VPE thing, whatever it was that her sister died with when she was pregnant, it's a virus, and it obviously has time to grow whilst the woman is pregnant, and that's why they both died. She said it's that their hearts give out. So by accelerating it, didn't have time for it to. Very, very clever. But it's also shown the ruthlessness of Walternate, but kind of reined in. All he's actually done there is made sure that Olivia and his grandson don't die. Whether he would be willing to sacrifice Olivia to make sure his grandson doesn't die, I don't know. But either way, both of them survived. What he's not willing to do, still, because it came up in this episode, is continue with their experiments on trying to cross over. He still will not allow children to be experimented on. He said it to him in this episode again. He said, I've already made myself clear, it's not happening. That was a very good episode. What it's also shown is Lincoln is completely infatuated, in love, whatever it is you want to call it, with this Olivia. Whether he wants to deny it or not, he is in denial about it, but that just proved it there when she was giving birth, how emotional he got. And it was nice that Henry was in it again to be able to come to the rescue. In effect, he delivered the kid. The only sad part from his point of view is this isn't the Olivia that he's ever even spoke to. He can't possibly know that, but he woke Lincoln up to the reality that all wasn't as it seemed, and that they had swapped the Olivias, because the minute he said, she said she'd gone back to the other universe, they were like, what now? And that got the cogs turning. So it all opened up, the truth has all come out here with this, apart from the fact that the whole facade to make sure that she went through with this procedure and that this was done on her had to be done the way it was done, because he obviously felt, Walter, that he couldn't just go to her and say, this procedure is experimental, we're going to do this to make sure my grandchild doesn't die. Because she could have turned him down, or she could have refused, or she could have been questioning it. So he's done it this way, and it's worked. What a brilliant episode. Right, that will do. Episode 18, guys. We'll be back with episode 19 in the next few days. Can this show get any better at this point? The writing and the characters are so interlinked now, and you start to fall for both sides of them. You know, we're used to our side, but when we first met this faux Olivia, we hated her because of what she's doing. Now we've just gone through an episode of starting to be really familiar with her and hoping that she doesn't die either. It's so complicated. The difficult part, and I mentioned it, is going to be if, as and when Peter finds out about this. That, I think, will come out, because the truth always does, and it's going to seriously complicate things. What outcome that's going to have could tie in with what Sam Weiss said about Peter and the machine, and which universe may survive depending on which Olivia he chooses. I've no idea. I've no clue how it's going to go. I'm intrigued to find out. Right, if you enjoyed this video, guys, please give it a thumbs up, put your comments down below, and to make sure you don't miss the next episode, please hit the subscribe, turn your notifications on, and you will know when the next one's available. And I will see you for the next one very soon. Till then, take care.